everyone. Just wanted to take a minute or two to explain what you need to do to complete Journal 9 for this week. This is our last journal, and as such, I would like you to use it as an opportunity to sort of review the course. So I want to know a little bit more about your experience in the class. So there's a list of questions that I'd like you to address. Your answers to some might be longer than to others. I just want you to answer honestly and thoroughly. But I want you to reflect about what you've learned, what you're still struggling with, as well as any thoughts that you have regarding how the course was set up. So again, please be honest with your comments. But it is also important to keep in mind what the objectives are for the course, which you can see on the first page of the syllabus. That tells you what I'm supposed to teach you. So keep in mind what the objectives are, as well as the amount of in-class work and out-of-class work that are mandated by the school. Again, that's not my decision. I can't change that. So there are certain things that are out of my control. So if you simply say there's too much work, I would have to then say, okay, look at the syllabus, and look at how many hours of work this is supposed to be each week. Do you feel like you've spent more than that each week on this class? If you spent way more than that time each week, then yeah, we need to maybe take a look at that. But for the most part, once students remember that, it's supposed to be 4 hours of in-class work, this many hours of out-of-class work, and you add it all up, and it's like, oh, okay, then I guess we did do the required amount of time. And it's not easy, but that is what it is. So some things are out of my control. But I am truly interested in your feedback regarding the things that I can control. And I will tell you, I have made changes to this course over the last year or two based on student responses to this journal. So the first question that I want you to answer is, discuss one or two things that you learned from this class, material that you are glad we covered during the course. Second question, I want you to discuss one or two things you struggled with or perhaps still need help with in terms of the material covered. Again, the composition lessons. And that can be any of it. Question 3, was there anything about the class or the layout of the course as an online class that you found helpful? And this is one that I really love feedback on, because I try to set up the course as if I were the student. How would I want it to function if I had to take this class? But that's just me. And, I do the best that I can, but everybody's different. And so I'm always interested in feedback on what parts of the online components worked well or didn't. What are some things, this is question 4, what are some things that you think could be done differently with the course? So this could be answered in terms of the material covered or the layout of the class, something like that. Again, keeping in mind the things that I can't change. I cannot change what we learn necessarily. I can't change how much work there's supposed to be each week. I can change how we learn it, right? I can change how you are assessed on it. So and I can change how it is presented to you, how it's organized as an online class. So that's sort of what I'm looking for, is your suggestions or your feedback on things you think could be done differently. All right? So try to answer those as honestly, respectfully, and thoroughly as possible. And try to have it submitted Sunday night by 11:59. If you have any questions, just let me know. Otherwise, I am very much looking forward to reading your responses on these.